Started with class. We have a special guest speaker today who's going to share some information with us. So we're going to spotlight Edward, and he's going to tell us all about himself and the company he's with.
Yes, hello everybody. My name is Eddie, and what I do is I do social media marketing. But before I get started, one of the things I saw this morning that it was Disney Day. So I brought a special friend with me before we get started. All right? Can you guys tell me who this is?
Hey, Grogu.
Baby Yoda.
Yoda.
That's
Right?
Grogu.
Right?
Love
So
him.
both are, for me, both are fine. I still call him Baby Yoda, even though I know his name. He's Baby Yoda to me. Even though I know a lot of Star Wars fans, they'll kind of come against me on calling him Baby Yoda. But just because it's Disney Day, I did want to bring a special friend. I'm not going to keep him up the whole entire time because I don't want him to steal the show from me, okay? But I just wanted to bring him along. Super excited, you guys, to be able to help you guys out, to be able to teach you guys something. I was talking to a friend of mine. His name is Ignacio. I'm sure you guys know who he is. He helps out with the programs, right? So Ignacio is a good friend of mine, and we're talking about it, about what I do. And what I do is I do social media marketing. Now, by maybe a show of hands or responses, who knows what social media marketing is? Anyone? So what social media marketing is that what we do is that, let me kind of back up. Who knows what social media is? Anyone heard of Facebook or Instagram?
Oh, I know those.
Right? So
I have
Facebook,
Instagram, TikTok.
yeah, there you go. And this will be kind of an interacting part too, you guys. I want you guys to know, hey, talk, let me know where you guys are at too, because I want us to interact and engage. And so you guys heard of TikTok, you guys heard of Instagram, you guys heard of Facebook,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Right?
I don't have any of that. I don't
Yeah.
go on social media.
I know
TikTok is my
don't-
favorite social media
I don't
app.
do much technology other than the internet.
other than Zoom, right? Because you have to be on Zoom right now.
Yeah,
And
and
yes,
And that's what we're on right
I
now.
don't do Facebook. I don't do emails. And I don't do Instagram. I don't do social media because I don't know how to do it.
you know, for a long time, I was exactly the same way too. I didn't do social media. I kind of stayed away from it. It's kind of funny. Someone who works on social media stayed away from social media. Weird, right? But here's the thing is, a lot of us are on social media. We have Instagrams, we have Facebook, and we have TikToks, YouTube. You guys heard of YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you guys ever seen like ads come through on
Listen to
YouTube?
music and stuff.
Oh yeah. I hate it when that happens.
Not
That
everyone's on-
means yeah.
I don't get on none of them.
none of them.
If you get ads, if you start getting ads on your videos, that means you've earned some money.
Yes, and so that's kind of what we do is we run ads, but we also help businesses market themselves. So you guys know, like maybe real estate agents. Have you guys real estate agents or other people who maybe wrote books, or maybe people who are kind of let's see, run restaurants. And what we do is we help put together graphics for them. We put together graphics, we put together videos, we put together and we do some photography for them. And what we do is we help businesses, right, get what their message is, and we help put it on social media. And we help them relate to people, because that's a big thing you want to be able to do on social media is be able to relate to people. And so that's kind of a little bit what we do. That's a little bit about what we do. Kind of a question for you guys. Does anyone do any kind of photography, graphics, or videography at all? Have any of you guys done that before?
Not professionally, but just as a
My
little
boys
hobby.
do.
Yeah, sure. With
Okay.
my phone.
My boys do skate videos.
Skate videos. Come on, that's awesome. So that's what we do. And now, what have you guys? Let me show you guys a little bit of a couple of graphics that we have done, just so you guys kind of see what we do. Is that okay? All right. Let me show you guys a little bit. let me pull it up here. We're gonna see, I'm gonna share my screen with you guys. All right, so we're gonna go into what I call is my Dropbox, and this is where we store all of our graphics and our videos. So this is kind of the back end. All right, so here we're gonna go into, let's see here. I had this up. Here we go. So here's some of the graphics that we have, or graphics that we create. So here's one of the graphics that we create. Can you guys see this here? So we create graphics like this. Here's one that we did for a client. What you want to do is help it stand out. This right here, have it stand out. You got kind of the bright colors. So that's one of the things you have is you have the type of fonts you use. So this right here is a type of font, and then this is a type of color. And when you bring multiple colors together is what you call a color palette. And this color palette was part of it was being blue and green. And then here's a fun one is Batman. Have you guys seen this one before? So here's what we did is we took someone's face and we put it on Batman, as you can see. All right. That's that's graphics that we do. It's a lot of fun. And what I like about it is it gets to spark creativity. It sparks creativity. You get to kind of think and come up with different ideas. Come up with different ideas on what you can create. Okay. Let's see here. Now, kind of do a question for you guys. Can you guys tell me one thing you guys know about social media, or one thing that you like to do on social media? Maybe it's not social media, maybe it's playing video games online.
Yeah, I play Roblox.
Roblox is fun. I would play Roblox with my daughter.
Yeah, and I would even make YouTube videos of me playing Roblox.
Oh, super cool. So you have online. Does anyone else do anything else online? Maybe social media or play video games?
I also do TikToks.
Okay.
Among Us.
A what?
Among Us?
I haven't heard Among Us.
Among Us?
Oh, that's popular.
I play color
Yeah.
by number.
No.
Color by number.
Shannon. Shannon.
Oh, Among Us. Okay, I've heard of Among Us. I thought I was thinking something else. Okay. Awesome. What about anyone else do anything online?
I watch YouTube videos.
You watch YouTube videos. Okay, awesome.
Yeah, same with me.
Right. I like to watch YouTube videos. I'm
I
on.
watch that too. I watch the Duke Hazard and Walker.
Okay, Duke of Hazzards. That's a good show right there. Okay. Well, one of the things that though I kind of got to tell you guys a little bit about what we do, showed you guys a couple of graphics, right? And I got to learn a little bit about what you guys do on social media and if you have social media. But one of the main key points that I wanted to talk to you guys about today is safety on social media. And
Oh yes.
on the internet.
Like be careful of who you talk to online.
That's a big one. Do you know why that's important?
Yeah. And who you follow.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
And do you know why it's important that you got to watch who you talk to?
Yeah, because you never know who they really are. The niceness may be an act.
True.
Yeah,
True.
that's why my Instagram account is private.
That's a good thing.
Yep.
That's a good thing. And to kind of prove it, back in the day, they created a show called Catfish. You never know who you're gonna talk to. That's more for the teachers, you guys.
Yeah,
But
I had a
remember that
stranger. I had a stranger talk to me yesterday. I hanged up on it.
that's really good. Good job. Good job. Because that's important, you guys. Because you really don't know who you're talking to and who's on the other side. And that's one of the main points that I wanted to bring up is you got to choose online, whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on social media or playing video games. You know, sometimes you get PlayStation, right? If you're on PlayStation, Xbox,
Oh yes.
and you do live and you have people talking to you, Some people
Yeah.
might ask you for your information.
Oh
And if they
yes.
ask you for your, right? If they ask you for your information, you don't want to
Don't
give
give
it out.
it to them.
because- No, not at all. You're right. Or if they ask for money, or information, that is a big red flag right there, because that means they're trying to get something from you, or they're trying to steal something from you. And right now, that's been kind of one of the big topics. You know, people stealing information, people stealing data. That's what they call
Do
your
you
information
call the
online.
police?
What I would do is I wouldn't give them my information. I would block them.
Yes,
there's not much-
exactly.
There's not much the police can do. Now, if you give them your information and they steal something from you, then you can bring it up to the police. But before that ever happens, if they try to sit here and talk to you, and if they ask, hey, where do you live? That's an automatic red flag. What you want to do is you want to block them and don't talk to them. Stay away from them. But
Yeah.
at the same time, we have to watch out for strangers. We also got to watch out for how we act online too, right? Because we got to make sure that we're treating people with kindness. That's
Oh
a lot
yes.
of times we see is we hear a lot about cyberbullying. That's
Oh
not okay.
yes, that's happened to me.
And that's not okay. That's not okay.
Oh yes,
Whether-
and impersonating.
yes. See, those things aren't okay. And
That's happened to me a bunch of times.
And that's when we got to know is when people tell us or are bullying us, we have to realize is that maybe that's not a personal attack against us, it's something to do with them. And at the same time, we got to make sure that we're not bullying others. We got to make sure that we are watching how we act online too, because what online is your community. Just like you're on Zoom right now and we're all a community and we're having fun, right? We're all fun, we're talking. We're called a community. When you go online, that's an online community. And you want to make sure you're being respectful. Just how we have rules
Yep.
here and in class, you want to make sure you're following the rules online. And then there's
Yep.
another thing I also want to talk to you guys about too, is that when you go on social media and you're seeing pictures and seeing people, maybe you're looking at their lifestyle, right? And you think that they have the perfect lifestyle. Like, man, this person on social media, they just have it all together. You know, they got the right this and right that. Reality is that's not always true. Don't let a picture fool you. Don't try to base yourself or compare yourself to another person that's online, because we don't always know what they're going through and we don't always know what they're struggling with. And a lot of times,
Oh yes.
I do social media marketing. I do pictures for clients. Sometimes our pictures are staged. We stage pictures to make it look like a scene, to make it look a certain way. That way, when people see it, they feel a certain way about our clients. We stage that. So what does that mean? That means other people are out there staging it too, not necessarily for businesses, but they're doing it for their own personal life. So don't get caught in the trap of, I have to be like this person or I have to be like that person. You can only be like you. And be yourself on social media. And that's important. Don't fall into the trap of comparison. And here's another thing too, is it's always good. It's not good to be online all day. Because what happens if you stay online on social media, right? Say social media or PlayStation, Xbox, or video games, what happens is you begin to disconnect with people. And that's not okay. What you want to do is you want to be able to stay connected. Limit yourself and learn and break away from the social media or from online for a little bit. Break away from it for a little bit, and then you can always go back to it. But what happens is you start losing interaction with people. And what happens is this online becomes your reality, and you start to move yourself away from friends and family. And we've seen it happen to people before. And it's a big topic because it happens to a lot of people. So I want to encourage you guys with that too. Still watch out. I want to encourage you guys with that. Take some time, spend with family, go outside, enjoy the day. Don't let it control you guys, okay?
Yes, that's what my mother says. She says yeah.
Now you're hearing it from a second person, so that must mean it's true. But you guys, that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. I wanted to share a little bit about what I do, but I really wanted you guys to be conscious when you're online. When you're online, when you're on social media, watch how you act. And also don't let it control you, and don't give out your information. Okay.
Oh no! Like whenever people ask me where I live, I just say that I live in California and not my address or anything.
Yeah, and you could even stay away from that. I would maybe just say, "Hey,
Yep.
I live in a place," you know,
Yep.
whatever you
And
want to say.
And whenever I
Yeah.
get a follow request on Instagram, I see who they're also following, like maybe and see if I know them.
That's good. You always want to make sure you're looking out for who that person is, because if you don't know them, don't allow them to follow you, because like I said, because you don't know who they are and
Oh
why
yeah,
they're doing it.
yes, and also what I don't like on TikTok is you have to have a certain amount of followers to go live.
Yeah, no, that is kind of tough to unlock
Yeah.
the certain stuff, and that and that is kind of the way they get like on social media. That's part of their incentives, right? They have incentives and they want you to utilize their social media more. They want you to use it more because if you use it more, they make more money. And what do? How do they do that? Well, they incentivize you. And what that means is that if you're on here social media more and you do more videos and you get more followers, which equals more time, we're going to unlock this achievement for you where you can go live. Well, if they do that for you, they make more money because they're getting you to spend more time on TikTok. And so that's kind of their strategy behind it. Because if they gave it to everybody, you wouldn't be on as long and it wouldn't be anything to kind of achieve towards. So that's kind of the behind it, because Instagram does some tactics like that too.
I get weird friend requests on Facebook too, and I just delete them and I just block them. And I'm like, I don't know who this person is, but they're not asking for my information. So I just delete them and say, okay, well, I don't know that person. So why should I accept it?
Exactly. And I have that too. I get some weird people trying to they're not even accounts. They look like fake accounts. They're a bunch of fake accounts and they try to follow me.
Oh yes.
Right?
Speaking of fake accounts, this has been happening lately. But me and my friends have been being impersonated on Instagram. They've been making fake accounts and hacking on my friends.
That is a big thing. I've seen that. I've worked with someone who had that happen to them a lot too, and you have to report them.
Yep, that's what we did. Block them. We've been taking action.
There you go.
I'm telling people to block and report them.
There you go. Good job. And that's good to let your friends know.
And what the annoying thing was that Instagram was disagreeing to delete their accounts.
Yeah.
Sometimes you even get those messages on your Instagram or Facebook with the links they want you to click. And if you click it, that's how they hack into your stuff. It could be even a friend sending it to you. So I always like to ask, like, hey, is this really you? Or I'll mention to them, I think you got hacked. I never, ever click the links they send me.
Yes, because one of my friends messaged me and she was like, is that you? Do you have a backup account?
That's good. That's good they reached out, and that's definitely good information.
Yeah, it's a good thing she notified me.
That's good. Yes. So, no, thank you guys so much. Thank you for allowing me to come and speak. If you guys have any questions, I'd love to answer it or maybe help you guys out any way I can. I don't know if the floor is open to questions. If not, thank you guys so much for allowing me to come speak and help out. I appreciate it.
It was great meeting you.
Thanks, Eddie.
Does anyone have any questions for Edward?
No.
And speaking of internet safety, I know this may be a bit over the top, but sometimes whenever my mother they saw me talking to someone online that I haven't met in real life, sometimes I would be like, don't you think you're being a bit overprotective? I like it that she's looking out for me.
You know what I did?
That we are a bit overprotective sometimes.
You know what I did?
I'm the same. I'm the same way. I'm like your mom. I do that with my daughter too.
You know
And
what,
you gotta-
you know what I do? You know what I did?
What do you do? What do you
I
do?
talk to
Kimberly?
singers.
Singers.
I talk to them.
Okay. What singers?
But I was going out with a 50-year-old guy. I got in trouble for it.
Mm,
Yes,
Okay.
Kim, because that's not okay.
yes.
People like that like to take advantage of people. That's not okay.
That's important.
I
You
don't
see
do
that a
it no
lot.
more.
Good. 'Cause that's not good.
And that's a big thing. As,
You guys, I have to go. Okay, it was good to meet everybody.
Okay, thank you, bud.
Yep.
See you.
Okay, I'll
Yep.
see you guys
Look, and here's
tomorrow.
my Instagram account.
It's because
cool.
my charger broke last night and I only got 20%.
All right, bud. Hey, well, we want to thank Edward for taking the time to talk to us and to share a little bit of what he does and of course some of the topics that he covered.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you,
you.
Edward or Eddie.
Thank you, Edward.
yes.
Oh, Edward, my name is Andres.
Andreas, it's nice to meet you. It's nice to meet every single one of you guys. And thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of your class and to talk to you guys about social media. Thank you guys. You guys
You're
have a good one,
welcome.
okay?
Okay,
My name is Lavelle, by the way.
Lavelle, well, thank you so much. You ask amazing questions, Lavelle. I can tell you're very interested.
And my name is Kim.
Kim, thank you, Kim. Thank you for your participation too. I really appreciate it.
Oh, a week from tomorrow is my birthday.
Well, happy early birthday.
Thank you. I'll be
Happy
turning
birthday,
20.
Lavelle.
Come on, that's awesome. I just had a birthday too last week, so we're around
Oh,
the same time.
happy late birthday.
Thank you.
Happy
Thank
late
you.
birthday to you, Eddie. How old are you? And what day was your birthday?
Mine was January 30th, and I am 33.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So, all right. I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time. I think you guys might have another class.
No. We only have 2 classes a day. One at 10 a.m. and one at 2 p.m.
Okay. Then we're the 2 o'clock.
Yes.
All righty.
Well, thanks again,
Yep.
Eddie. Thanks,
Monday through
appreciate it.
Friday. I mean Tuesday through Friday.
Okay.
We thank everyone for participating and joining us and asking some really good questions. Thanks, guys, for joining us this afternoon.
You're welcome.
You're
All
welcome.
right, guys. Hope you guys have a good
I was able
afternoon.
to come.
I'll
Bye,
talk to
Eddie.
you
Have a good
tomorrow,
day.
We'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Bye. Have a good
Bye.
day.
Bye.
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 Marlette.
Yeah, no problem. See you guys.
Bye.